Howdy guys. I've talked about Henry Brugman quite a bit, but what about his old man? What was his story? What was he up to? How did Henry end up in Iowa, out of all places, given the fact that he was actually born in Germany? Let's talk about it. One of the resources I've got, and an absolute killer one if you're from the town of Larchwood, is this one right here. It's got all the surnames, it's got a bunch of pictures, it's got everything. Ask me about it, I'll send you the link. So it says right here then, Henry Brugman, his family, came in 1872, right there, from Germany to the States. And just so we're all on the same page here, I made this nice little visual. This is a classic immigration boat from the 1870s. Right over here, we've got Henry. Here is his dad, Anton. I don't have a picture of him, so I thought this would do. And then right next to him, this is Henry's mom, Wilhelmina. That's a real photo, though. So it's impossible to know exactly what drove them to move. I'm open to ideas. I kind of want to hear them. Let me know. But here's what I think. Anton was an architect by trade. So when he heard the Great Chicago Fire leveling an entire city made out of wood in 1871, I'm thinking that he thought he could do something with that. He could go to Chicago and he could build stuff. I mean, this fire absolutely leveled the city because up to that point, every building was made entirely of wood. The only problem was when he got here, there were new rules now. The whole city was leveled, made entirely of wood. So they thought we need to change. And when I'm talking change, I'm talking instead of making everything out of wood, just kind of hodging it together, we're talking building codes. They were not going to have a fire level a city. Not again. Anton then at the time only spoke German, only wrote German. So at the time when everyone was communicating in English, especially new building codes, he had a heck of a time and struggled a lot. I mean, you kind of feel for him, right? He came to a new country, he brought his whole family, and turns out he couldn't provide for him anymore. He started going around building some really crappy houses just to house people after the fire. That's not what he was after, though. After 10 years after he set foot on American soil, Anton fell in the river, drowned. He died, Henry would have been 18 years old, so it fell to Henry now to provide for the family. So after giving gardening a shot in Chicago, Henry, 8 years after his old man passed away, decided to buy 160 acres next to Larchwood, Iowa. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed that one. I love talking about that family history stuff. As per usual, got any questions? Let me know.